Cameron, the Pirate women closed out the season with down in Oregon with a win at George Fox and a scoreless draw on the turf at Lewis and Clark. Uh, what do you look back at this weekend and say, all right, we did what we wanted to do? What do you take out of it?
Yeah. Okay, so thematically, consistency, and once again showed up and were a really good version of ourselves in both games. Yeah, George Fox to score early in both halves was in the end really important because they poured on pressure basically after 5 minutes into the second half for the next 20, and we had to sustain a lot of. Yeah, the box score does actually tell a bit of the story of the game. A lot of shots. We changed goalkeepers at halftime, as we have all of our goalkeepers doing really well, training really well, and I wanted to recognize each of them in our last two games. So Paige subs on at halftime. Right into the second half, we score, and then we have to deal with so many shots. She came up huge on 2 saves, and we dealt with a lot of pressure. Excitement from their bench, excitement from their fans. These could be difficult things to deal with away. And eventually, after we weathered the storm, got back in control of the game. So it was good to play with the lead. Really proud of how these moments in the match are going to happen, even when we're as dominant on the ball as we are. You're going to have to defend for periods of time. We had to defend a little longer than we want to, and we did. So really proud of that game and getting 3 points away. 2 beautiful goals, and all said and done, yeah, really good performance on Saturday. Sunday was hectic. It's always going to be emotional when it's senior day for a team. It was senior day for Lewis and Clark, and I don't know, they paid their fans something extra or fed them something more. I don't know, but they were all over us in every kind of way, appropriate and inappropriate, and so it was something to deal with. The elements of the game, not just the rain, not just the turf that we played on, but the environment as well. So even though some of it was maybe, not as respectful as we would want to hear or see, but it did make it fun. It was a fun challenge to embrace and to step into. And on a field that's really difficult to play soccer on, we were really good. And it might have been some of our best possession moments, our best opportunities to create some chances to score of the year. So in a really challenging time or position or environment to do it, we did, and that was really cool. All said and done, difficult to come away with the tie because it was another good performance. We had the chances to win the game. We were inside the box, but we didn't. Yeah, you can see it's a lot of shots for us, but not a lot of shots on target. That's rare for us. And it wasn't really like we took them poorly. We just didn't convert, narrow misses and things like this. So disappointed that we didn't get the win, but proud of a performance again, and we ended the season really well.
So as you compare the results of this season to the results from your first season, in what ways were we most improved?
Very much so how we embraced each game mentally. I have brought up here competitive spirit a few times. And as we grow in this idea of act like champions before we get to be champions, I've said it time and time again, the family that we are, the team chemistry that we have, so proud of. We have exactly the foundation to grow from. Then as we build on that foundation, the competitive spirit, the attitude that we bring, the determination that we bring to each game grew a lot. And that's the reason we have more wins in the win column this year to last year. Really proud of how we did as a team. And so then now we will keep building on it. Maybe using Lewis and Clark as an example. As we keep building on it, we'll find a way to go ahead and get the ball into the back of the net in a match like that. And so we'll continue to progress. But I can't say enough about how proud I am of the leaders in our team. Of course, we know in collegiate soccer, the seniors in our team, massively proud, and the whole group, because we all contribute. So it was very impressive. We have a lot to be proud of. We have a lot to be satisfied with, happy with, and from this we'll keep growing.